I need you to understand. We're about to talk about a game made by Borderlands creators, but it's made by Tiny Tina, and she's out here really about to make you a believer. Yo, what you know, it's your boy One Hero, and we about to talk about Tiny Tina's Wonderland. Yo, let's go. I don't even know where to begin with Tiny Tina's Wonderland. I never thought that we'd see a Borderlands game take place in a fantasy world based off of D&D. Yeah. What's going on, everybody? What's going on, heroes? It's your friendly neighborhood hero, One Hero to be exact, and today we are back talking about Tiny Tina's Wonderland. Tiny Tina's Wonderland. It's a fantasy RPG-esque shooter Borderlands game that takes place in looks like a D&D session or a game that happens to turn into her own little story. But it looks really cool, it looks really fun. It really caught me by surprise. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun, especially when you get to play and link up with friends, or if you have matchmaking and link up with randoms and get to yell at them for not following you or taking all the loot, and who knows, you know how those games go. But yep, definitely a looter shooter. We all know those from Destiny and Borderlands, among Division and Division 2 and many other games. So we already know what to expect there, but just to have something new with that Borderlands aesthetic and a new graphics engine to look a little bit better, move a little smoother. You know, again, I cannot talk about it enough, where 60 frames per second makes a difference for console gaming. PC, you know, they've always been ahead, elite master race, but finally getting consoles on the level where you can do that. There's some games that we just weren't able to play on PC or that didn't translate over to PC that are going to do a little bit better here. So I'm looking forward to that. Again, I watch these videos over on twitch.tv/OneHeroGaming with the community. We talk about a lot of different things over there, from games, comic books, and anime to gameplay and a few other things, whether it's freestyles and comedy, humor, the list goes on. So it's always a great time, so you should definitely stop by and come fly with us over there. I'd appreciate it. And again, thank you guys for almost pushing me to 350 subscribers as we make our push toward 1,000 and beyond. With that being said, I hope to see you in the comments. Let's talk about this. If not, again, you come over to the channel, you can watch other videos that we got going on over here, and I appreciate it. And remember, greatness lives within. It begins with us, it ends with us, but most importantly is that it starts with us. Now the world is waiting. Go show them how great you really are. I'm One Hero signing off till next time. Fly easy, heroes. Peace. They got another one from Borderlands. Anybody that was a fan of Borderlands, if you didn't see this one's called Tiny Tina's Wonderland. It's made, it looks like a more up-to-date Borderlands, but it's taking place in like a D&D-esque fantasy world. So I'm definitely interested in seeing what that's going to be about. It looks very interesting to me. It caught my attention, and definitely want to check it out and see if it's something that I might pick up. It's crazy because we were just talking about 3, and then I was talking about my experiences with how I played with the old buddy of mine, and what he did was he tried to run me through every level and then just give me all the basic stuff, and he keep all the cool stuff because he already knew what to do. Ruined my whole experience. I was not ready for the game anymore. I didn't want to play it anymore. I was like, you know what, I'm done. Wipes my hands of the situation. And I never really got past 2. I played 2 kind of, but then everybody I played with kind of backed out. I don't remember if it had matchmaking. I didn't really care at that point. I wanted to play 0, and I wasn't a fan of how 0 was a swordsman, but you could only play with him in first person. I figured they would transition from first person to third person when he would do some of his sword attacks. The Phoenix chick was cool too, though, in 2. But I did not play 3. I'm with you on that one, Red. I did not play 3. This was a surprise to me. This one caught me off guard. But I'm for the fantasy world though. And the fact that it's Tiny Tina, you know it's gonna be crazy and wild.
Lord has returned.
Yep, okay, I'm with this.
Your party of heroes can't stop me.
Yeah, I might pick this one up.
Spoiler? Is he
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, okay. I love the visuals already. And they got the music. I feel like this is what Borderlands was built off of. And because it always had the RPG elements, it was just a shooter. Now they brought a shooter into a medieval fantasy world with Borderlands style and flair. How could you go? Is that soda? Who loves orange soda? D&D dice?
Tina, what are their guns in a
Yo!
fantasy world? And I am just so glad you asked me.
This is cool.
Face against shooting!
Bro. This game is definitely going to be fun. Oh, see, look, the third person. Now they do it. I just talked about that. Of course, they give us third person action, third person finishing moves and stuff. That's what I wanted for Zero. I just talked about that. That's crazy. The loot. Oh, well, the loot. Look at the loot. Yeah, I'm for this. A unicorn. You know, Red wants one of those. I mean, I'm rocking the unicorn though. I'll rock that. Definitely play this with your homies.
Time for character sheets, baby!
Oh, so she's playing a D&D game while March 25th next year?
All right, trailer over. No end credit scene here. This ain't no super duper hero movie.
It ain't no super duper what? All right, so what we think? So what we think about that one? I'm excited for it. I play this version of D&D. Hey, I'm with that though. They need more like that. I didn't realize that. That's such a cool aspect that she's playing a D&D game being Tiny Tina, and then they turned it into the fact that you get transported into this world where you're playing Borderlands game. Wow. Yep, this one's gonna have my okay. So this is one I'm excited for. I like this. The graphics look good. Borderlands always looked good. It was just the fact that graphically back in the day when you were doing it, it wasn't as you were capped at 30 frames per second. And 720p 1080p did it justice, but it didn't look as good as it could be. So the fact that they're still going forward with this, with the current gen and next gen graphics, and then giving us, oh, this is so cool. And I love the fact that now you're playing an action game, and when you do an action move with melee combat, you now get that third person perspective, because that's the one thing I was talking about with Zero. I was just talking about that. I wonder how big the world's going to be and how much exploration is going to be, because I'm pretty sure a lot of Borderlands games are pretty expansive. And then on top of that, they're really good with their DLC. They were always killing it when it came to putting out DLC and expansions upon the story, depending on if they add in different, they can do so much with this. If it's a D&D campaign, they could put out everything. Like if it was a D&D booklet, like this chapter of, you know, Demogorgon the Dragon, or the Skull King, or the Goblin Master, or whatever it may be. They can put out so many different DLCs if they wanted to make this span for a while. And freaking, what is that, Orange Soda Canyon? Orange Soda Springs? I don't know. If they have a paladin character, that's who I would like to play, where I can have like a big gray sword. I wonder how much yeah, I'm gonna keep my eye on this one. I'm excited for this one. I like this. I like where this is going. D&D shooter, pretty much. You know how many times I've thought about like a really cool D&D-esque game that could be done right? I mean, we had what, the Alliance game, Deadly Alliance, and that was a bust apparently. I mean, but to have this made by 2K Games, and we know how they've killed it with Borderlands games, I'm excited for that. Looks like a special move or like a finisher. Yeah, it does. It looks like a special move, which I'm excited for. The mage with the things, the hammer. Oh yeah, this one I'm excited for. Next year too. Oh dude, next year's looking pretty good, because we've been in the middle of a lull right now. Is that like a night? Oh yeah, I'm excited for this one. This one's gonna be on the list. This was gonna be on the list. Anybody else looking at probably picking this up? Oh my God, I need crossplay. Please give me crossplay. That's the only thing I would request, is that we get crossplay. That would be such a huge thing. You can play on any console, wherever you want, as long as you have the game. I feel like that could give this some really good life if they do that. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got. Yeah, I'm all about the loot, bro. I'm all about the loot. Cosmetics too. I'm a big fan of cosmetics, customization, and loot. So if I can customize my character how I want to, cool. If I can't, if I could at least get different armor to find the armor I like for my own little flair, I'm with that. Looter shooters are great. All right, Tiny Tina Wonderland. We're gonna add that to I'm adding that to the list for sure. March 25th, 2022. Playwonderlands.com if you want to keep up with the information on that. All right, okay. I'm liking this. I'm liking where we're going. I'm glad 1 was like it wasn't a bust, but it just wasn't my thing. It wasn't my thing. So yeah, if you liked what you saw with the video there with Tiny Tina's Wonderland, let me know what you think in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe button if you really enjoyed the content here. Doing a lot of reviews, gameplay, shorts, and reactions to games as it come out. So yeah, look forward to that. Let me know what you think. You can always stop by at twitch.tv/OneHeroGaming. But always remember, greatness that lives within. It begins with us. It ends with us, but most importantly is that it starts with us. Now the world's waiting. Go show them how great you really are. I'm One Hero signing off till next time. Fly easy, heroes. Peace.